Good morning everybody, it's a sunny day in Spain and I'm going to make a new movie about, well, the basic concept is a little bit working together. I've been working now 4 years on this project and all I did were the things I could do alone. I've been talking to a lot of patients, I've got a lot of input, but the basic pushing the car, getting the technique arranged, getting the app, getting the data storage, getting the data sharing is something I could do on my own. And I've been stubborn enough to do so. But to get our own research up and going, we need to work together. And working together for me is, well, that's a hard point. It's hard to get to know exactly how we should do this, and I hope to get input from you guys. I have two important points basically about working together, or at least to get the process started. The first and most important, I think both points are equally important, but the first point is that if you do not collect data, you cannot support or do your own research. So start by collecting data. It's a fundamental to change something in our healthcare. If we only have our experience, nobody's gonna listen to us. If we have data, that's where we're gonna change something. So the other important part is, okay, data is one, but it's about the awareness among patients that we can do this on our own. So maybe as important as collecting data is sharing the fact, the belief that we can do our own research. We can do that in a lot of ways. We can do that by showing others how we've been doing. So we can do that by talking to a specialist and telling that we're doing our own research, try to get them involved, try to get them interested. I personally talk to everybody I meet because you never know who's gonna help you, who can help us out. So every person that knows about the project is like a little seed that can grow to a big plant and help us out to set up our own research. So collect data, create awareness that we can do our own research. That's the most important part. And for the rest on working together, I don't have a lot of answers because working together is like a process. It's something that has to start and grow and develop and get bigger through time. It's not something that goes from one day to the other, that everybody's active. We all know what to do, we know our task, we know it's not gonna be like that. It's gonna be little bit by little bit, creating awareness, putting it in a little bit extra data, getting out a little bit more results, using it to create awareness and go back to collecting data again. So those are the most important parts about working together. Some more practical parts of working together is that at the moment I'm trying to get the app translated in as many languages as I can, which is not a really simple process because it's a lot of work to translate all I've did in another language and to understand how to do it. But if you're willing to do so, the app currently is translated in in Dutch, in English of course, and it's just translated in Croatian. As far as I'm aware of, there are people working on Danish, on French, on Swedish and on Finnish. but it's not finished yet. So if you have any input on that and you think like, well, just give me an English text file and I'll translate it to my language so our group of patients can join the project as well by having the app in their own language, send me a message and I'll get back to you and we get it arranged. Those are the most important points, I think, for this week. Some update about the application at this moment and what I've been doing in the last 2.5 weeks. I've been updating or working on the update for the application. I showed you in the last video what we're going to do. So from the app itself, we'll be able to create an account on Open Humans. From there, we'll be able to store our data on Open Humans. When we need a backup, we can get the backup from Open Humans. And when we all personal find a project interesting to share our data with, we can share our data individual with them. That's basically the update we're creating at this moment. At the other side, we already have one research project for ourselves, which is led by Ubicum, like you can read on the website. And we're testing at this moment with Ubicum to upload our data manually, store it on Open Humans, and share it with Ubicum project through Open Humans, so they can use that data and create a first personal report of our data. And I hope next Thursday I will have a first report of Ubicum. I hope to publish it as soon as possible so I can get your feedback as well. If you understand what the report is showing. 2, if there are things that you want to see in the report which are not in the report yet. And in that way, so we can make the report better, that when we launch and we're gonna make the report available for everybody, it's gonna be as good as possible. But it's not going to be the final result, because with Ubicum we're going to work every month to get a better report. So every month we're going to get a new group of students answering new questions or adding new information out of the data to our own report, and that's all together is our own research. So I hope you like the information a little bit. I hope you start collecting data, because like I said, I can do a lot, but I cannot collect your data for you. I cannot work together for you. So that's something we have to do all together. In about 2 or 3 weeks I hope to have the app live, and then I really hope we're gonna rock the world together. See you next time.